This video is on using bar diagrams to help model what's going on in a multiplication problem. So the idea is to give us a picture form of why we're getting the answer we are, to be able to visually show how something is being chopped up and why when we take 3/5 of something, we're just taking part of it. So we use the bar itself to represent our total amount. So this time I went 3/5 times 20. So the whole bar is equal to a total of 20. So we always label that across the top. We want to find 3/5 of it, which means we need to chop it up into 5 parts. So as evenly as you can, break the bar up into 5 pieces. Well, 20 divided into 5 means each one of these pieces is equal to 4. Because 20 divided by 5 is 4. If we were to go back and add together these 4s, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 4 is 20. So the 4s are still equal to that total of 20. Now we're ready to find our answer. We want 3/5 times 20, or 3/5 of 20. So I want to take 3 of these 5 pieces. So I highlight 3 of the boxes, and then I look at what does that 3 boxes contain. A 4, and another 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 12. So 3/5 times 20 is equal to 12. Let's try another one. 4/7 of 35. As we talked a lot about in class, the word of is a good signal that what you really want to do is you want to multiply. When you want to find part of something, you want to multiply it times that fraction, and that'll give you our answer. So again, our total amount is 35. So I always label the whole bar to represent what the entire amount is representing. I need to chop it up into pieces. I'm looking for 4/7, so I need to chop it up into 7 pieces. And again, do the best you can to kind of divide it up as evenly as you possibly can. We want them close to the same size. And then ask yourself, if you took the whole 35 and chopped it up into 7 pieces, well, 35 divided by 7 is 5. So each one of these pieces represents 5. And again, you could check, if you add together all of those 5s, they would add up to be 35. They represent the total amount. Now we're ready to find your answer. We want 4/7 of the 35. So I want 4 of these 7 pieces. So I'm going to kind of outline the 4 pieces that I want. And then I look at what is contained inside of that outline box. Well, I have 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. That gives me a total of 20. So 4/7 of 35 is 20. We can kind of see, since we only wanted 4 of the 7 pieces, we can understand why we're getting something smaller than what we started with. Let's take a look at another one. 16 times 5/8. So again, the whole amount is my 16. And I want to chop it up into pieces. This time I'm looking for 5 out of the 8 pieces, so that means I need to chop it up into 8 pieces. So I do it as evenly as I can. And then I think about what would I get if I divided 16 up into 8 parts. 16 divided by 8 gives me 2. So each one of these pieces represents an amount of 2. And then I look at, what is the problem asking me to find? Well, it wants 5 of those 8 pieces. So I kind of group off 5 of the pieces together and look what that contains. Well, in this case, there's 5 2's in there. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 10. 5/8 times 16 is equal to 10. So now it's your turn. Let's find 1/9 of 72, which means we want to do 1/9 times 72. So go ahead and pause the video. I want you to try this one on your own. When you're ready, hit play, see how you did. All right, so we want 1/9 of 72. So 72 is our whole amount. So that represents the entire bar. I want to find 1/9. So that denominator of 9 tells me I need to chop it up into 9 pieces. And we do it as evenly as we can, not too bad. 72 divided by 9 gives me 8. So that means each one of these pieces is equal to 8. If I were to add together all 9 of these 8s, I would get 72 as my answer. So I know I broke it up correctly. And then I just want one of these 9s. So I just want one of these pieces here. Well, that one piece is equal to 8. So 1/9 of 72, or 1/9 times 72, is equal to 8. The bar diagram lets us visually see how the number is being chopped up, and why, when we just take a portion of it, are we getting something smaller than what we started with.